Shit. We're just playing with words, guys. I just went and talked to Dad, and we talked about things about playing sports and stuff like that. Um, you'd be surprised how many people don't like U of A because they're the big thing. And a lot of people don't like Nick Johnson because he's very attractive and talented and from pedigree and the whole nine yards. And lots of people are real haters against Nick Johnson. Yeah. Not everybody likes and feels the same way about Nick Johnson that me and Dad do. We really like him. He's very humble in a lot of ways. His parents checked his ego, like I said. His parents, his mom's real good at checking his ego. His dad was too. They were excellent at checking his ego. But he gets blamed for being attractive and talented. Yeah, damn him. He's just too attractive and too damn talented. Oh, that little bastard. No, it's true. There's people like my dad was that way. My dad was a really good football player. He's really attractive, and he paid dearly for it. Oh, he did, man. A lot of people were shitting for him in Tennessee. A lot of the popular crowd liked him, but a lot of the other people couldn't stand him. And he was a decent guy. I told you, my dad wasn't the type that made fun of other people. You said you can't make fun of people. You can't make fun of things that people can't help. Their physical appearance. You can make fun of people when they're being an ass, and you can try to correct them on it. But you can't make fun of people like with disabilities, birth defects, things. Those aren't funny things. Those aren't things that you pick on. My dad taught me this from Tennessee. Popular John Derrick, good basketball, football player, all conference basketball, state, all conference in Tennessee. And then when he came to El Paso, the coach told him he didn't need it because he thought he was this cocky, good-looking kid. Because Dad came in, your team's not doing too well. I came from a team that was in the playoffs, and I was, all conference. We don't need you. He was an ass. The coach was an ass. My dad came in thinking, hey, your team only won like 2 games here this last year. Yeah, I might be able to help. The guy, we don't need you. He took my uncle because my uncle came in. I just want to hit somebody. And that's my Uncle Donald. I just want to knock somebody out, and he did. My Uncle Donald was water boy on crack because he didn't have that attitude like Bobby Boucher. No, my Uncle Donald was very confident, charming, and he knocked the shit out of you. I told you about that. My aunt told me that story about my Uncle Donald, my Uncle Frank. Uncle Frank was 2 years younger than him and was playing football. Frank was a good athlete too. All my uncles were good football players and basketball players, good athletes. And Donald was short. He wrestled and played football. He didn't play basketball. Frank and Ralph liked basketball and football. They were good at basketball and football. They're both about. I look a lot like my Uncle Frank too. I look a lot like my Uncle Jimmy and a lot like my Uncle Frankie. Me and Frankie look a lot alike. And I've always liked my Uncle Frank. He's real quiet and kind of unassuming and very shy. And things stress him out too, like they did me. And